Hey guys, Comic Uno, and today I'm doing a cool, different type of video. I'm gonna tell you guys my top 25 favorite Smallville episodes. I feel like I never talk about my favorite Smallville episodes. I feel like I never talk about Smallville, even though it's one of my favorite TV shows. So I was like, you know what? Let's make a Smallville video, talk about my top 25 favorite episodes, and also just want to say that in the comments below, please tell me episode I should review. Whichever gets the most votes, I'll do a review on. So tell me in the comments below. The only episode that I probably won't review is the finale episode because a long time ago I already did the review, so I'm not gonna review it again. But any other episode I will review, even either it's bad or it's good or it's on my top 25. I'll review it. So whichever gets the most votes, I'll review. And let's talk about my top 25 episodes. I'll do 25, 24, 23, so I'll go that direction. I brought my season collection, my series collection actually. So I even have like the other season DVDs, but I had to get the collection because I'm such a big Smallville fan. So definitely got the collection. So whatever episode you want me to review, I have it. The episode guide. So let's talk about my favorite, episodes. Let's do my favorite, 25th favorite episode, which is Arctic. And that was in season 7, episode 20. And this is when Lex Luthor dies, quote unquote. And this is the last episode that Michael Rosenbaum was a series regular. So it was a really good episode and one of my favorites. So the top 24 episode that is my favorite is Progeny, and this is in season 6, episode 18, where Chloe's mom. We find out a little bit more about Chloe's mom because we really don't know much about her. We find out more that she's a meteor freak, and then we just see like a good connection with Chloe and her mother, and I really love that episode because of that. And that's in season 6. 23rd favorite episode is Hero, and that is in season 7, episode 13, and this is the return of Pete Ross. That's pretty cool because we didn't get to see Pete Ross since, season 3. He was a big main character, and then he kind of faded off because, like, I can't handle Clark's secret, I'm gonna move. So that's what happened, and he kind of shows that a little bit more in this episode, and it was a good episode, I really enjoyed it, loved seeing the return of him. Now, my 22nd favorite episode is Roulette, and this is season 9, episode 5. And this is when the villain Roulette comes in, tricking Oliver, trying to figure out, because Oliver's in, like, big depression right now. So he finds out he has his friends, and this is really a great episode if you're a Chloe and Oliver fan, if you love their relationship like I do. It's a really good episode to see, their connection, their chemistry, and you get to see that in this episode, and I love it personally. My 21st favorite episode is Power, season 8, episode 12. This is when we find out, Lana's coming back. I think, this is definitely, Lana was not a series regular in season 8 like Michael Rosenbaum. She comes back. She has powers, and this is in Wrath. There's episode season 7. It was called Wrath, and Lana gets Clark's powers. And it's kind of like this in Power, except she can handle it now. And she finally, finds out what she likes doing, and she likes saving the world. And I think that's a big change for Lana's character, and that's why I really like it. It's just like how much her character has changed since season 1, and her being a freshman in high school, and I really like that. My 20th favorite episode is Spirit, season 4, episode 18, which was the prom episode. Lifehouse did a guest performance, which I love that band, so I love that. We see this girl, she takes over Chloe, Lois takes over everyone's body, but mostly Chloe. Find out Chloe becomes the prom queen, so that was kind of a twist, like you wouldn't think that. And it's a really good prom episode. We get to see, jealousy with Lois when Lana and Clark dance. So it's a good prom episode, and I really like that one. My 19th favorite episode is Cure, which is in 7, episode 4, which is when Dean Cain makes a little guest appearance, and he's the guest star for this one, and Chloe wants a cure. He's evil. Chloe doesn't get a cure for being a meteor freak, and I like that episode. I'm a big Chloe fan, so. My 18th favorite episode is Bizarro, season 7, episode 1. It's Bizarro. Come on. Having Bizarro on Smallville, I really like that. It's also when we finally meet Kara Kent, and like the real Kara Kent, because in season 3 we had a Kara Kent, and that kind of never went along. That was kind of like a plot hole You don't really know much more about that character. But then, Laura Vandervoort becomes Kara for season 7. That's really the Supergirl we know. And always love that episode. It's a really good episode. So, Bizarro and Supergirl. Awesomeness. Next is my 17th favorite episode, which is Bride, which is in season 8, episode 10. When Jimmy and Chloe gets married and Doomsday ruins everything. That's pretty much it, but it's an awesome episode. And I hate Doomsday because I really like him in the series, but I always like that in the end how it affects Jimmy and Chloe's relationship, which is awesome. I love Oliver and Chloe, but I also love Jimmy and Chloe, so I always thought that was awesome. So that was a good episode. Episode 16, which is a really good Lex Luthor. My 16th favorite episode, which is a really good episode, which is Fracture in season 7, episode 12, which is a really good Lex Luthor episode. We see how evil he is and how he wasn't. He's really fighting the only goodness he has, which is the little Lex Luthor, Alexander, and it's just fighting him, and then Clark goes into his body. We find out, like, what happened to Kara when she went to, like, Wisconsin or something, some, city, not some, state far from Kansas. I don't remember. She lost her memory or something. Whatever. But they're trying to figure that out. But it's a really good episode for Lex, just finding out, oh yeah, he does have goodness in him, but the evil is really overriding it. Really good episode seeing that. My 15th favorite episode is Rosetta in season 2, episode 17, where Christopher Reeves makes a guest appearance, and it's awesome just seeing Christopher Reeves in a Smallville episode, and really he is a hero, and I love him. He's an icon, and he is probably one of the best Superman ever, so definitely I love Christopher Reeves. I loved his him being in Smallville, and just love that. So great episode for that. He was probably the best, guest star in Smallville. My 14th favorite episode is Fever, season 2, episode 16. This is like when Martha gets a fever or something, then Clark gets it, and then Chloe's like, oh, now I finally realize you're not, you're normal, and always never seen you vulnerable. And she made her famous letter, and I love that, and that was an episode Fever. My 13th favorite episode is Pariah, and this is when Chloe finds out Clark's secret, and this is in season 4, episode 12. And that's pretty much self-explanatory. It's just awesome that, the Chloe and Clark friendship, started there, so the friendship we know. And her character changed right there. So definitely like that. My 12th favorite episode is Doomsday, season 8, episode 22, which is Doomsday, killing Jimmy. And that's really a powerful episode, and I loved it. Jimmy finds out that Clark is an alien, and I loved it. It changed Jimmy's character, and it's just a really good goodbye to Jimmy's character. My 11th favorite episode is Arrival, and that's season 5, episode 1. This is when we see the Fortress of Solitude for the first time, where they use that a lot in Smallville, and also Chloe gets into the Fortress of Solitude also. But yeah, I loved how they introduced the Fortress of Solitude, and actually had pretty good CGI for it, and did a good job for a TV show to have that. My 10th favorite episode is Homecoming, season 10, episode 4. And this is just like all the memories of high school, and really just a really good wrap up 200th episode. And it's just a very good episode, just seeing like how really all the characters changed, and how no one knows Lois, which is hilarious. But it's a really good episode, probably one of my favorites from season 10. And I don't really have that many favorites from season 10, but I love how they really do wrap up the show with that. My 9th favorite episode, Gemini. It's a Christmas episode, season 7, episode 9. And this is when Chloe tells Jimmy, hey, I'm a meteor freak. And it's a really good Christmas episode. We also find out more about the Gemini Project, more about Lex's brother, which is, I thought he was a good character. He didn't really last that long, but he was a main character in season 7. And it really was a surprise when we found out a little bit more about his brother, and it was cool. My 8th favorite episode is Promise, which is season 6, episode 16, and it's Lana and Lex gets married, and Lana finds out that Clark, is meteor freak, she thinks, but has powers, because Chloe gets locked in a wine cellar, but also it's Lex and Lana's marriage, and you get to see all, like, how everyone reacts to that. Yeah, so really good episode. I really like that, because it's also a spin that Lana and Lex even liked each other, but, It's totally more story with that. But this my 7th favorite episode is Crusade, season 4, episode 1. Lois Lane's first appearance, awesome, and just how Clark and Lois interact. It's a really good episode, and like Clark forgets everything. It's just a really good episode for Lois. You get to really see Lois's character from her first scene. You know, Lois Lane. You know, I love it. My sixth favorite episode is Arrow, season 6, episode 4. We find out that Oliver Queen is Green Arrow, which is awesome. I love Green Arrow, love Oliver, and I just think it's an awesome episode. And his character has grown so much. I love that he was a series regular, and I love Justin Hartley, and I just love his character. So definitely love that episode. My 5th favorite episode is Reckoning, season 5, episode 12, when Jonathan Kent dies. We knew that he was gonna die because that is, you know, the Superman mythos, and I love that. It's surprising because it is season 5. Like, you never knew when Jonathan was gonna die, and it was a really good episode. Really good, powerful. Changes Clark's character, and it's part of Clark's journey, and it's just really good. It's a really good episode. And then, you know, Jonathan Kent becomes senator, and it's a craziness of an episode. And also, like, Clark proposes to Lana, and then this is how the Lana and Lex relationship started in this episode. 4th favorite episode is Justice, season 6, episode 11. It's Justice League. Come on, Justice League Smallville version. It is awesome. I loved it, and that's definitely just one of my favorite episodes. It's the Justice League. Come on. It's awesome. My 3rd favorite episode is the finale, season 10, episode 21. It's a really great ending to the show, and really everything I could wish for. It was just a really good ending. Good Lois and Clark things, good Superman stuff. He flies. I thought it was pretty good. You know, good villain-ish. I don't know if I really like Darkseid, but it was still a really good ending to a great show. My 2nd favorite episode is the pilot. Season 1, episode 1 started it all. It is just showing how Clark has changed so much. Showing all these different characters. It's what started it all. It's really a good, and it's just a good show. I mean, I'm not a big fan of season 1 because it's more, you know, well, what meteor freak are we gonna get this week? But it really did start it all on the pilot. It's just a really good episode. And my first favorite episode is Freak. Season 6, episode 15. Chloe finds out she's a meteor freak. I love that episode. I don't know why. Usually, I don't think it's gonna be on anyone else's top list, but I love that episode. I love that Chloe's character just changed so much from that episode. And again, I love how in Smallville, really everyone's character just changes so much and grows, and it's really great. So that's my top 25. Tell me in the comments below what your top episodes are. I know this video is a little long, but it is 25 episodes. But tell me in the comments below, and tell me what episode you would like me to review, because I need to get some more Smallville on this channel. You know, I just recognize I really don't have much Smallville on this channel, and I love the show, really do. It's one of my favorite shows. And again, tell me in the comments below what I should review, what Smallville episodes I should review, and what your favorite episodes of Smallville are. And if you don't like Smallville, tell me in the comments below why you don't like the show. So this is Comic Uno. See you guys.